Hi everyone, welcome to V Celestio Tarot. This is our December general read for all of my Taurus out there. I'm going to try to keep it open to see what messages want to come through. So let's see. Okay. What messages want to come through for all of our Taurus? Okay, sorry, I'm hearing I need to shuffle one more time. Okay. Got really hot, so I don't know if some of you are just okay. Some of you might be thinking a lot about your health. Okay, just a few more cards. So we have a 10 of Cups. That's for me, emotional fulfillment. 8 of Cups, something you've been working on for a long time in order to get there. And then 3 of Pentacles. Your spiritual team is working. I don't know why that came out. I don't usually see spiritual team with that. But wow, something you, I like don't want to keep it so much of these readings have been similar today, and I'm just like, okay, yeah, I just keep hearing your spiritual team is really strong. You have been working for I feel like there's a, working on yourself in a way that you can be emotionally stronger. Like you might have been going through it and you're reaching a point where you're like, oh, I'm making progress with how I see myself and how my emotions are handled, and maybe that has been something that's been really difficult for you for a long time. And I don't know why, with the 3 of Pentacles, I don't know why I heard like spiritual team, because for me, judgment is more, the spiritual team is stronger with judgment than anything else. I don't know why. Yeah, like I feel like the month of December, there's going to be something beautiful, and it's going to be a breath of fresh air where you can be like, oh, I can enjoy this happiness. And the judgment is like something you've been waiting for, like divine timing as well. Yeah, the answers that you might have been waiting for are coming, and divine intervention. Like maybe something didn't work out in the past, but you'll have this moment of recognition of like, oh, that's why it didn't work out. Oh, this is why. And the 6 of Cups for me is like, some of you your daydreams might have been really strong, or like your memories keep coming up. You're just like, oh, recounting like things that have happened, and but it doesn't seem like bad. Like maybe like being able to look at something bad in your past and finding the beauty within it, like not having such bad feelings attached to bad things that might have happened. All right, let's see if we can get some clarity for our Tauruses. The King of Cups. Yeah, for me, that's like you finally got your shit together, but something had to change within yourself, or you're still going to have to go through some kind of change. The Death for me is like leaving bad energy behind and leaving something that wasn't serving you. And Queen of Torches is like someone who's firm in what they want and they're going to get it. Someone who knows what they want, they're going to get it. And just being careful of the energy that they put out. So it's interesting that we have the King and then the Queen of Torches, the King of Cups and the Queen of Torches with the Death in between. Like I'm like sad now, but I feel like there's some kind of sadness that's going to be ended. Like it feels like a chapter is closing for a new one to open, where you can finally, you have all the ghost stuff of just like unfinished business. Like maybe there's some kind of unfinished business that you'll be able to resolve in the month of December that allows you to become the person you've been wanting to, like to be the boss bitch or the boss man that you've been wanting to be. Yeah, standing firm in what you want. Yeah, okay. Yeah, 4 of Pentacles. Yeah, you're moving out of this energy of like desolate energy of like being by yourself. And just like, what is the word I'm looking for? Of just like moving forward in a way that is so helpful to, yeah, like it's finding the balance and trying to figure out like how this all came to be of one thing helping another. yeah, you're, it's like, this felt like very like hermit energy of like sadness. You're isolated and you feel like you're doing things for yourself. But then with the Princess of Swords, it feels like independence that you can claim. Um, uh, you have a tendency to work really hard, and maybe you're dealing with burnout right now, but like all the things, like recognizing that like you might not be a perfect person and you might mess things up, but like that's what makes you you, and there's beauty in that. And just like, this feels very much like a month of like being happier with yourself and finding the peace in how far you've come. um, yeah, and just remaining open and making sure you're maintaining that energy. And then I even see the Fool fell out. Yeah, like new beginnings and just moving forward with a new confidence that I think might have been lacking from before. Um, yeah, there has to be some kind of blind faith to move forward. Um, yeah, like let your heart guide you. And I feel like some of you might be like welcoming new love, which, I mean, we're hallelujah, I mean, really, but it doesn't feel like that. It also feels more just like a happiness within yourself. Yeah, then we have the Princess of Cups. Yeah, like this, I just keep hearing independence, and then the Emperor, like, oh, my Lanta, like, the Emperor is all about, like, knowing what you want, being who you are, and, yeah, and protecting yourself. Yeah. It's like, you're this person, you're strong on your own, you care for others, and what might have been a flaw before or something you've hated about yourself, you're like, I give so much to other people, it's so fucking awful because I've been taken advantage of. That is, you find new gratitude and appreciation for that, and instead you move it into the Emperor of like, oh, I can be strong and whatnot, and I can still set the boundaries and understand what I need to shield myself, what is okay. Yeah, like there's beauty of just like recognizing that, like, okay, yeah, I might be this person and I might have these flaws, but as long as I protect myself and set these boundaries, then there's nothing bad about that, you know? Okay, let's see what other cards for our Tauruses want to come out. Okay, let's see what cards want to come out. Ace of Swords, yeah. That's like finally conquering. Oh my gosh, okay. And Lovers want to come out. Interesting. Um, yeah, like the Ace of Swords for me is like kind of getting to a place where you want to be and just like conquering. Um, yeah, persevering and growing and just like becoming. And the Lovers, it's like the duality, so like it could actually mean like love coming forward, but also I think it's recognizing the dualities between yourself, which is like the light and dark within yourself, and recognizing that, like, again, the flawed thing keeps coming up, like you can be flawed but it's fine. Oh my god, then we have the Prince of Cups. Okay, interesting. We have the Prince and the Princess of Cups. Someone might be coming forward with an offer for you. Prince of Pentacles. And this for me is finding what drives you and getting back to the place where before you were ever hurt or whatnot. But just finding your drive again, because it can be easy to like get off track. Even if something is coming forward, just being mindful of your boundaries and what, even if someone were to come forward, you don't have to accept the offer, but you also have to be mindful of like what it is good about the offer. Like, don't lose track of like what your needs are. I'm gonna see if I can pull one final card for our Taurus out there. Let me pull one final card for our Taurus out there. Yeah, 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, things are going to work out in a really beautiful way. Okay, and again, the Magician's on the bottom, so like creative manifestations, something you wanted for a long time is coming forward. But I feel like this is so much about you and the growth and recognizing all the growth that you've done. I'm going to pull two separate oracle cards because love came out a little bit. It doesn't, so I just want to see what love oracle card comes out for our Tauruses out there. And then I'm going to pull another regular. Yeah, that feels like the energy you're moving out of. Yeah. Okay, one more card for our Taurus. It's the word of the day, I'll say that. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, those are the cards I want to come out. Okay, so it's very interesting. So the first card that came out was Girl with a Snake. So empath and narcissist paradigm, being charmed or used, enable boundaries. So just being mindful. I feel like that's the energy that we're moving into, of like understanding what are your boundaries and maybe you have been taken advantage of, which came up before. Then we have wedding rings. So union, wedding, married, soul connection, eternal love, everlasting promise. So that's promising for someone out there. I don't think it's me, but and then I'm going to pull one more oracle card. One card for our Taurus out there. Oops, sorry. Just made the camera shaky. Sorry. Okay. East. Oh, this came out with Sagittarius, I think. Beginnings. But yeah, that means to like go forward and really move forward and embracing the new. So it's worry not, a new dawn is breaking. Let go of the old, embrace the new. Flow forward of heaviness or without heaviness or anxiety. New ways of being are calling to you. Speak up with a clear voice and do not resist change. Yeah, I think that's really beautiful. And also just something on the bottom is animals, which is about companionship. So it could be love coming forward, but you do not need love to complete yourself. You need self-love to complete yourself. That is all. All right, I'm sending you lots of light and love. Take care.